morning. This is cause number 2020-06271 in the interest of Carter Doyle. All parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn and witnesses. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
I do.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
My name is Kristen Doyle. I'm the parent of Carter Lynn.
And for the state,
Sharday Parker, and I also have Natasha Bidu here for the state.
all right, she's been sworn in. Court will note that the non-custodial parent, Father John Eric Nash, is not present. He was personally served on April 26, 2020 at 9:52 a.m. at 1016 Oak Drive in Liberty County, Texas. He's not filed an answer, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll proceed by default.
Your Honor, the state would like to call Christian Doyle. Ms. Doyle, what is your full name?
Christian Faith Doyle.
Who is Carter Lynn Oakley Doyle?
My daughter.
What is her birth date?
09/27/19.
How old is she?
She is 19 months.
Who is her father?
John Eric Nash.
And how do you know that John Eric Nash is her father?
That's the only guy I was with.
And when you say with, you mean that you were having relations with, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And is there a possibility that anyone else could be Carter Lynn's father?
No, ma'am.
And you're requesting that this court establish a parent-child relationship between Carter Lynn and John Eric Nash, correct?
Yes.
And since Carter Lynn was born, did you and Mr. Nash live together?
No.
And has Mr. Nash provided anything financially for Carter Lynn since she was born?
No, ma'am.
And when was the last time Mr. Nash had any contact with Carter Lynn?
He video chatted her August.
Has he ever seen Carter Lynn in person?
No.
And does he contact you regarding Carter Lynn's general welfare?
No.
Who makes the day-to-day decisions about your child?
I do.
Who takes her to dental and doctor's appointments?
I do.
And in your opinion, can Mr. Nash give first priority to Carter Lynn's welfare when making parenting decisions?
No.
And you're requesting that you be appointed the managing conservator of the child and that Mr. Nash be appointed the possessory conservator, correct?
Yes.
And you believe this is in Carter Lynn's best interest, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're also asking that you be able to designate the primary residence without it being in Harris and contiguous counties with no geographic restriction, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Nash currently lives in Liberty County, which is not a contiguous county, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And for the possession and access, you're requesting that Mr. Nash have supervised visitations through the DRO, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And why are you requesting that any visitation between him and Carter Lynn be supervised?
For safety.
And when you say for safety, what do you mean? Please provide the judge some examples.
He was convicted with drugs and sexual assault, aggravated sexual assault.
And that gives you safety concerns about him being alone with your child, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you did previously testify that he's never even met Carter Lynn in person, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're also, is there private health or dental insurance available to you at a reasonable cost for Carter Lynn?
No, ma'am.
And you're requesting that this court set cash medical support in the amount of $75 per month beginning May 1st, 2021, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're also requesting that this court set child support in the amount of $285 beginning on May 1st, 2021, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're also requesting the court take a retroactive child support judgment in the amount of $3,636 from the period of Carter Lynn's birth till today to be paid back at $69 per month beginning on May 1st, 2021, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And does Mr. Nash have any other children that either reside with him in the home or he has a child support order for?
Yes, ma'am.
And how many other children does he have?
1.
And you're also requesting that Mr. Nash be responsible for 50% of all uncovered healthcare expenses, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And what concerns do you have about your address and phone number being listed in this order?
He's made threatening comments, so I would like it to stay like it is, so he doesn't try to come and do anything.
Does he currently have access to your phone number?
To my phone number? No, not that I know of.
So you've never given him your phone number?
No, ma'am.
And recently, has he contacted you via social media?
Yes, ma'am.
And through what platform?
Snapchat.
And how was that interaction?
It was very aggressive.
On whose part?
On his.
And when you say very aggressive, what do you mean?
He was demanding me to send him stuff.
And if you didn't send him stuff, what did he say was going to happen?
He didn't really say anything would happen, but the tone that he was having, it sounded like he would come and do something.
Okay, and has he ever threatened to do something to you or Carter Lynn in the past?
Yes.
What were those threats?
He said that he would come and take her and that he knows people that will come and kill me and my family.
Okay, and you do believe that undue harm or harassment will come to you, your family, and your child if he is to be given access to your address and phone number, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're requesting that this court grant the non-disclosure of information and also make a family violence finding against Mr. Nash, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're requesting that he be ordered to pay court costs as billed, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're also requesting that this court grant this default judgment, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you believe this is in Carter Lynn's best interest, correct?
Yes.
Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness at this time.
All right, call your next witness.
The state would like to call Natasha Bidu. Miss Bidu, excuse me, sorry. Miss Bidu, can you state your name for the record?
Natasha Bidu,
Where are you employed?
the Office of the Attorney General, Child Support Division,
What is your position there?
Child Support Officer.
What is the nature and your responsibilities and duties as a child support officer?
One of them is to investigate and report wage information for the non-custodial parent.
And have you received any special trainings to train you on how to calculate child support in compliance with the Texas Family Code?
Yes.
Did you calculate child support in this matter?
Yes.
And what were your calculations?
44.48 a week for gross for 1941.33 a month.
Okay, and what child support did you come out with from that amount?
285, give me credit for one outside child.
And what medical support did you come up with from that amount?
75.
And did you also calculate the retro in this?
Yes.
And what was the retro amount?
The total retro active child support judgment is $3,636,
And what was the payout on that?
$69 per month.
And you also did you give him credit for that one other child?
Yes.
When doing, okay. Your Honor, I have no further questions for Ms. Bidu.
All right, Ms. Doyle, do you have any questions for Ms. Badu?
No, sir.
All right. Anything further, Ms. Parker?
No, Your Honor.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor. Okay, Ms. Doyle, you can hang up. You're free to go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Judge, we have one other approach on an AOP challenge.
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
Yes, Judge, we have one other approach on an AOP challenge.
All right.
Attorney Sharma will be handling that one.
Kavita,
Okay.
where's the
Where's
party?
your parties, Kavita?
They should be calling in soon.
Oh,
I gave them the information, so they should be coming in.
That may be them there.
This is the Miranda child.
Let's
Oh.
see here, Judge. This is on the cause number is 2020.
Hold on just a second. Let me get that
Sure.
down. Did you pull that up already, Maria? No. Okay, hold on. Go ahead.
2020 71327.
Is this the Christian and Roque Velasquez parents?
No, Judge. Let me repeat the cause number for you one more time. It
Hold
is
on.
2020 71327.
71327.
Yes, Judge.
Bracy.
Yes, Judge. That is correct.
Okay, and are both parties here?
Yes, Judge, they are. Miss Holman and Mr. Bracy, you guys can unmute yourself. Star 6.
Hello. Hello.
71327. In the interest of Empress Johnson, all parties in this case, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Demetria Holman. I'm her mother.
Sir, your name and your relationship to the child,
Terrence Bracy, the father.
and for the state.
Good morning, Judge. Kavita Sharma for the state.
All right, and what are we doing today, Ms. Sharma? We got a petition to establish parent-child relationship.
Yes, Judge. Mr. Bracy would like to challenge the paternity, even though he's already signed acknowledgement of paternity, and that's why we are before you today.
Is that correct, Mr. Bracy? You don't believe you're the father of this child? Mr. Bracy?
Yes, I think I'm the father,
Well, then,
but I wanted to be sure based off of infidelity.
that costs a lot of money to get an AOP, to get the DNA testing. Okay, so,
You can waive it. You can waive it.
all right, his challenge to the AOP is denied. I guess we'll recess for further negotiations.
Yes, thank you, Judge. May we be excused, Your Honor?
Yes.